Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Welcome back to another video, guys. This will be the first. I have two that's gonna come out today. I'm just gonna do this one quick. We're gonna go ahead and do the new ARK voting. There's a new ARK vote out. And first, there's some new creatures. So first, we're gonna go with the Raz. Yeah, there's no way I'm pronouncing that, but giant crocodile kind of thing, like the Sarco and the Capro. I don't know. Let's see. Pretty big compared to a human. There's also a lot of. I mean, I guess we only have like 2 crocodiles. So that's how you pronounce that? That's a big crocodile in here. Like, so, it could be a decent size. It could have a bleed attack too. I mean, there's that. It's pretty nice. It could be awesome creature to have in the game, maybe. But it just has probably has different abilities than a Capra and a Sarco, so probably a water creature, maybe. I mean, it's a crocodile tail, but it also has like, legs that are more standing up. Well, this seems like a pretty cool creature to have in the game. Maybe it has a bleed attack, with these aren't that big, but maybe it could stand on 2 legs, like for like a couple of seconds, or maybe just like pretty cool. Next, we have a giant bison. Pretty cool. Probably the same as maybe like a rhino and a mammoth, kind of. They do have different horns if you're gonna look at these. Not all just bison and water buffalo. See, some of them are like this, some of them are like that. So they could be a pretty cool creature. Maybe have 2 different fur variations and a horn things. You could look at just a whole bunch of different type of horns. Maybe they could have different stances and all that. Pretty cool. And I don't know what that. I can't pronounce all of this stuff. Probably not all of them, but well, I guess giant bison. Pretty cool, but also a little small. Maybe like some it's a little big, but some are a little small. Maybe a little bit smaller than a pterosaur. It has pretty big teeth though, which could be a bleed attack. Maybe a little small creature that bleeds. Pretty cool. I don't know. That seems pretty cool. It also seems a little small. Could be kind of fast. With when gunning on all legs. Maybe a little bit more deadly beast creature. A little more deadly than a Dilophosaurus. And not big in game. Maybe a little fun early time for all people. Then next we have the same one. A giant cheetah. Don't know how to say that, but it's a giant cheetah. I mean, I think we technically only have like 1 cat in the game, which is Sabertooth. The giant cheetah would be pretty cool, maybe. Be a pretty fast creature. Probably maybe the fastest in the game, maybe if it's Digalow cheetah. But it's not much that. Probably a little bigger than a cheetah, maybe bigger than a cheetah a little bit. So probably will not be late game with attacking bigger creatures, but maybe a little mid early game maybe, just like a fun time. Seemed pretty cool. If, you know, it would be pretty cool to get some mutations with these, with the patterns and all that. That'd be one cool thing. It's just another cat, which we only have one cat, so but how is it gonna be different from the Sabertooth? Also, then we got a giant, like a bug, because of the nine. But it's probably, see, it looks like a mosquito, so it's like pretty small. If I can get a good picture, they're pretty small. If you look at these, like they're in pretty darn small, so they probably have to make this bigger. It's pretty cool looking though. There's a little dossier, that extra birding thing. Another bug. Bugs are pretty annoying, so they'll probably be annoying too. It's pretty cool though. I mean, a little bug maybe. Be nice, but bugs are really annoying. A lot of people hate the bugs. Oh, I don't know if they're really big problem late game maybe, but early game they're pretty annoying. And so then we got the American lion. So a big lion, kind of the same as Sabertooth, but not with the Sabertooth teeth. This big lion look pretty cool. We just have like another cat in the game. We don't have like barely any cats in this game. I think the American lion can be, you know what, maybe a little bigger than a Sabertooth. Not as big as a bear or any of that, but maybe as big as Sabertooth is bigger. Pretty cool idea. One cat I'm not so surprised as that made it in is a Smilodon. Kind of the same as a Sabertooth, but it'd be pretty cool. Probably bigger, and it'd be pretty darn cool with a Smilodon. And I think what they should do with like Sabertooth and all of these cats and like lions, they usually jump on creatures. So if this thing does get added into it, I think it should be able to jump on it and hang off your creature. Pretty cool. Then we got the mountain goat. A mountain goat that could probably climb the mountains if it's added. Not really too big, but just a larger mountain goat that can climb, maybe find resources for you. I mean, they do like salt, so when they climb the mountains, they go get salt. Just a simple little creature, maybe. You can harvest salt for you. I don't know, you need to use salt for preserving, so maybe it could be an early game thing, so you can get salt for you and preserve it. It can smell out salt and get it so you can preserve your food longer. Then we get the big there's no way I pronounce it. It's just as big as a Quetzal, maybe a little smaller. The wings are smaller, so I think this could be a big, large creature. Maybe a little smaller that cannot hold as much stuff, but the wings are smaller, so maybe it could be a lot faster than Quetzal. So it'll be more like a attack bird. It could pick you up, rip your armor apart. Pretty cool creature to have. Maybe like a lot faster Quetzal. A lot better because Quetzal is pretty slow. So it can carry a little less, but it's faster, which is still pretty cool. It's a big bird, so it'll be pretty big. So I think it'll be an awesome creature to have too. Just to have another bird. We only have a couple. Well, I guess flyers. You have wyverns, or well, not like walk drakes, but you got a couple flyers, not really a lot of flyers. Next, we get the Nothosaurus. I don't know if I said that right, but a little tiny water and land creature. Pretty cool, but I mean, I don't know if it's gonna stack like the bear does. The bear's pretty good in water. Maybe the Sarco will be better. And heck, maybe if like maybe this or this get added, then I don't know if this could go in the water, but this could, and then maybe this could be better than it if it goes in the water. And this could land in water. It might need to breathe because it doesn't have gills, so there'll be a problem with that. Yeah, they're nostrils. But if it's a crocodile, so it's probably go in the water. Well, actually, I guess crocodiles do not breathe in the water either. They have to come up and they put the snouts out of the water and breathe. So that could be a thing. Overall, not that big. Probably, maybe if you don't want to get scuba gear, maybe if you're like very early in the game, mid-game, and you don't have scuba gear or a berry yet, then you could go ahead and get this. I'm assuming you play a berry by mid-game. It's a pretty good tame for underwater caves and all that. This may be like an early game / mid-game creature that could definitely help getting stuff in the water. But not the biggest, not the I guess scary. It about that big, really not that big. If we're standing like 4 feet in the water, I took 4 feet in the water right there. So not overall that big. Maybe could make it a little bigger in game just to size it up a little bit, but who knows. Next we got the giant beetle. Really not much stuff to go on. There's really not that much fossils we've found in real life about the giant beetle. Gives them, I guess, like stuff, maybe like that, like a beetle, maybe like a little tank on it. I just go through all these. It's like, it's stages, maybe you get babies, or that's how you tame it. Like when you raise it up, you go from this, it starts falling up. Then if it goes down here, it becomes a female. It stays pretty small, no horn, but if it goes this way, then you get the horn, and it becomes a male. And a little bit bigger, because the male's a little bit bigger than a female. But in spiders, the female's a little bit bigger than the males. But it's sort of a big beetle, kind of cool. But it's not that much stuff to go on if you really look at it. With this, you know, that could be, it could help with rock taming. Yeah, if you put one of these giant rock guys, you could put a tank or one of these, or a catapult, or anything that's just cannons, and knock this guy out. Be pretty cool. I guess if it's big enough, it could pick up some dinosaurs between its things. Could be cool. I think Ark should have this kind of thing. For like some creatures, I think the male should be bigger. I think the creature should have males bigger, females smaller, or if the female's bigger, and the female be bigger, and then the male be smaller. Not all creatures are like this. Like all creatures are basically kind of like this, but like the males are bigger, and the females are very smaller. But so this all the animals. I kind of like this. Don't know how it would really go with the Capro. I mean, we only have like 2 crocodiles. I think it's called the Dinosuchus. It's like the giant crocodile. I don't know why that's not in here. That'd be pretty cool. Or the Smilodon. Smilodon would be pretty cool too. The Bison could be pretty cool. Maybe we could put like a wagon. We could get a wagon and it could be cool. Maybe a wagon. Maybe could be good at moving around more. So if you want to move, it'd be a little bit better. I don't know. This looks pretty cool too. Definitely, it's a little small. But I think it'll be like a little creature on the beach. It's like an early game creature on the beach that's gonna bleed you. So we have a little good creature on the beach. That'd be pretty good. It's not always overall not that big. Maybe like a Moschops kind of thing. Maybe a little bit bigger. But I think we're pretty good beach creature to tame up. Giant cheetah. Pretty cool with the cats. Maybe make the fastest creature in the game, but what else could it do, really? It could... I don't really see cheetahs jumping that much. It could be a stalker. I think all cats should have like a stalk ability, because that's usually what they do. They stalk. Go play. So maybe when it's moving between stuff, I can like lay down a little bit and like jump out at the animal if like someone gets sneak attack on it. I don't know how that would work, but the giant bug, it's pretty small in real life, but I think that scare us up. Maybe a little cool. Can't find a photo, but there is a thing with this. It can like pick up, if it's super big, and pick up like dinosaurs. Can't like pick up water creatures because they do die instantly when you like, take them out of the water. So this the giant American lion, pretty cool. Actually, not gonna lie, it'd be pretty cool to have it. I honestly think the Smilodon would be better than like the giant cheetah or this. Probably the better giant cheetah, but just because the Smilodon is pretty scary. I guess. It's bigger than the Sabertooth. Definitely be bigger than the Sabertooth, and maybe a little bit deadly. With a bleed attack. I think one of you guys should have bleed attack. The Mountain Goat, pretty cool for like an early game, but late game you probably don't really need it when you get like all the resources you need anyway. So this would be pretty cool. A bird that could fly, like as big as the Quetzal. Can carry a little less than the Quetzal, but move faster than Quetzal. Pretty cool. And maybe be a more aggressive bird. Because I guess snow owls and RGs are like the only aggressive. And I guess that Truppy on Crystal Isle, but it's big as a giraffe if you look here. Pretty dang big, a little small on the wing size, so easily be big as Quetzal. Maybe a little smaller than the Quetzal, but moves faster too. And carry a little less. This will be probably like an early game, like water creature if you want to go in the water. There's a lot of oil in the water, and someone had the idea that on the person that wanted this had that it could like provide oxygen, so it would be pretty good. Ori tame that gives you oxygen when you go look for oil when you need like mid game I guess for like a fabricator you get gasoline for the fabricator or for a chainsaw and all of that. Pretty cool actually. Think about that. And then the giant beetle, not really that much in real life. It seems pretty small though. I mean, these aren't really the biggest. If you get good for like these are 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter. I don't know why it's centimeters, but so they have to size this up to with the tank ability, like the tank things. We did get the Andrewsarchus, which is kind of like this big creature. It already has this kind of thing. Pretty cool. This one, I just see think they have like the saddle for this would be like a Harley motorcycle, but saddle for this would be pretty cool. But I really like this one, I guess. I do like the giant Sabertooth sounds pretty cool. I think I'll do this here. I mean, just because, well, you see me, I only have like 10 subscribers, but I think I'll go with Raz. Then I would go with I'm gonna go with the giant. Yeah, the bird, pretty cool. The giant bison seems pretty cool. Then the lion. I like the lion. I do. I think it'd be cool to have another bird. No, another like cat in the game because I thought it was not really a cat, marsupial. They're not a cat. It's definitely cat-like. And then the Charlemagne's can also be kind of a cat-like animal too. The giant beetle seems cool, but this is gonna go with me hating bugs because I always in our game get killed by bugs. So I'm gonna go with all the bug creatures, I guess, a little bit lower. This is pretty cool. I think, yeah, then Notosaurus, I think I'll put it at 7 for now. Just to see, and then I'm gonna go find this right here. I'm not gonna say it because I'm not that good. That's gonna go there. A giant goat seems pretty cool too, but I don't know. I'm just gonna put it here. Notosaurus. Notosaurus is kinda cool, but I just don't think. This is a giant cheetah. I like it, but not as much as a giant cat. I like the bison, but definitely not. I think this actually could be it. Go get. I like it, but it's all small. It'll probably be the size of a little bit bigger than moss traps. So, a very early game creature with bleed. I think bleed would be pretty cool to have on it. Early game creature with bleed. Maybe get like 4 or 5 of these in a pack, and then yeah, pretty tough army. When you want to move, you can ride one and beat them pretty strong. Maybe take out a raptor pack or 2 raptor pack. Pretty decent. Which sometimes you can get raptors to spawn on the beach, so you can get raptors, and you know it could be better than a raptor. You never know. I'm gonna go with this giant bird heads. Yeah, I think I like this. I think I like this one. It's pretty cool. So let's submit that. And I guess. So I guess see you guys in the next video. I really like this, and I think we'll see. Well, I come up with a video on the 10th, seeing who won. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. So.